You know what's wild? According to recent automotive surveys, over 75% of drivers are sitting on features they've paid for but never use. I'm talking about buttons, settings, and tricks already built into your car that could save you money, keep you safer, and make your daily commute way more comfortable. Some of these have been hiding in plain sight for years. In this video, I'm breaking down 15 hidden car features that'll make you wonder why nobody told you about them sooner. And trust me, number 7 is going to blow your mind because it's been sitting right there on your key fob this whole time. Let's get started. Secret number 15. The gas door arrow. Here's one that'll save you from that awkward moment at the gas station. You know when you pull up and suddenly can't remember which side your fuel door is on? Look at your fuel gauge right now. See that little gas pump icon on your dashboard? There's usually a tiny arrow next to it, and that arrow points to the exact side where your gas cap is located. It's such a simple thing, but I'd bet most of you watching this never noticed it until just now. This genius feature was invented by a Ford engineer named Jim Moylan back in 1986 after he got soaked in the rain pulling up to the wrong side of a gas pump. It first appeared in 1989 Ford models and gradually spread across the industry, becoming standard in most new cars by around 2010. It's a lifesaver when you're driving a rental car or you've just bought a new vehicle. No more pulling up to the wrong side and having to do the awkward shuffle or stretch the hose across your car. Secret number 14. Sliding sun visor. That moment when the sun hits you at just the wrong angle and your visor doesn't quite reach? Yeah. In many modern cars, the sun visor actually slides. I'm serious. Grab your sun visor right now and try pulling it toward the side window while it's flipped down. In a lot of vehicles, it slides along that metal rod, giving you extra coverage exactly where you need it. This is a game changer during sunrise and sunset drives, especially in winter when the sun sits lower in the sky. The crazy part is that this feature has been around for decades, but so many drivers just flip it down, give up, and squint the rest of the way home. Next time you're getting blinded on your commute, give that visor a gentle tug sideways and watch the glare disappear. Not every car has this feature, but enough do that it's worth checking yours. Secret number 13. Rear seat release. Levers. Pop your trunk right now and look at the back wall where your rear seats are. See those little glow-in-the-dark handles or levers? Those are emergency trunk release mechanisms, and they could literally save a life. If someone, especially a child, gets trapped in your trunk, they can pull that lever and either the trunk opens or the rear seats fold down, giving them an escape route. This became mandatory in the United States on September 1st, 2001. After years of advocacy following tragic deaths of children trapped in car trunks. Since this law went into effect, there hasn't been a single documented death in a trunk equipped with this release mechanism. Some are T-handles that glow in the dark, others are pull cords, but here's what most people don't know. You can also use these from inside the car to easily access your trunk when you've got long items like skis or lumber. Just fold down the seats from inside and boom, instant access. It's worth showing your kids where these are, just in case. Secret number 12. The recirculation button trick. That button with the car and the circular arrow on it. Most people know it exists but have no idea when to actually use it. The recirculation button stops your car from pulling in outside air and instead recycles the air already in your cabin. Hit this when you're stuck in traffic behind a diesel truck, driving through a construction zone, or passing through areas with heavy pollution. Your AC will also cool down your car significantly faster when you use recirculation because it's not constantly fighting to cool down hot outside air. But here's the catch. If you leave it on too long, especially with the windows up, your windshield can fog up because you're trapping humidity inside. Use it strategically, and your cabin air filter will also last way longer because it's not constantly filtering dirty outside air. Secret number 11. Emergency escape tools. Here's something that could save your life, but almost nobody keeps in their car. If you're ever trapped in a vehicle after an accident or your car goes into water, you need a way to break your side windows and cut your seatbelt fast. You might have seen viral posts claiming you can use your headrest to break windows, but here's the truth. Automotive safety experts and ATLA studies have shown that headrests are actually really ineffective for this. They're hard to remove when you're panicking, the metal posts are too blunt, and they rarely work on modern tempered glass. What you actually need is a dedicated emergency escape tool. These cost about $10 to $15, and they combine a spring-loaded window punch with a seatbelt cutter. You just press the tool against the corner of your side window and it shatters the glass instantly. Keep one in your center console or attached to your sun visor where you can reach it easily. Some popular ones are the ResQMe or LifeHammer. This is one of those things you hope you never need, but if you do need it, you'll be incredibly glad you spent the $10. And just so you know, this only works on side windows, not windshields, which are made of laminated glass that's much harder to break. Secret number 10. Hidden storage compartments. Modern cars are getting sneaky with storage, and I mean that in the best way. Check under your rear seats, especially in SUVs and crossovers. Many models have hidden compartments perfect for storing valuables, emergency supplies, or things you don't want rolling around. Some trucks have storage bins built into the rear seats or under the floor of the bed. Even sedans often have a secret space under the trunk floor where your spare tire sits with extra room around it. I've found compartments in door panels behind removable sections of the center console and even in the sides of truck beds. These spots are perfect for keeping your registration and insurance documents out of sight or stashing emergency cash. Car thieves usually don't know about these either, so they're actually pretty secure. Secret number 9. The key fob antenna trick. This one sounds like magic, but there's real science behind it. You're in a parking lot, maybe 50 feet from your car, and your key fob won't unlock the doors. Here's the trick. Hold the key fob against your chin or the side of your head and try again. I know it looks ridiculous, but it actually works. The human body is about 60% water, and your head, in particular, has a high water content. Water interacts really well with electromagnetic waves. When you hold the fob against your head, your skull acts like a biological antenna, creating what physicists call a dielectric resonator effect. This amplifies the radio signal, extending the range by several feet or even a few car lengths. I've used this dozens of times in crowded parking lots when I'm carrying groceries and don't want to walk all the way to the car just to unlock it. Does it work every time? No, but it works often enough that it's worth the weird looks. Scientists have actually tested this in simulations and confirmed it really does boost the signal. Secret number 8. Auto-dimming mirrors. If your rearview mirror has a little button or green light on it, you probably have auto-dimming mirrors and don't even know it. When someone with bright LED headlights pulls up behind you at night, this feature automatically darkens the mirror to reduce glare. It uses sensors to detect bright light and applies an electric charge to electrochromic glass, which tints the mirror just enough to protect your eyes without making it too dark to see. Some cars even extend this to the side mirrors. The crazy thing is, this feature works so smoothly and quietly that many drivers never realize it's happening. They just think their mirror is naturally less annoying than their old car. If you have this feature, there's usually a small button on the bottom of the mirror to turn it on or off. Leave it on. Your eyes will thank you. Secret number 7. Remote. Start from your phone. If your car was made after 2018, there's a good chance you can start it remotely using your smartphone, even if you didn't pay for the fancy trim level. Many manufacturers now include this in their companion apps. Toyota has it in their Toyota app, Ford has Ford Pass, GM has My Chevrolet, and so on. You might need to pay a subscription fee after the first year or trial period ends, usually around $10 to $15 a month, but the trial is often free for the first 3 years. This means you can warm up your car in winter or cool it down in summer before you even walk outside. You can also check if you locked your doors, find your car in a crowded parking lot, and even monitor your fuel level. Download your car manufacturer's app and see what features you're already paying for without knowing it. Secret number 6. Color-coded fluid caps. Pop your hood and look around. Notice how some caps are bright yellow, blue, or green. That's not a random design choice. Manufacturers color-code these to make basic maintenance easier and safer. Yellow is almost always engine oil. Blue is typically windshield washer fluid. Green or orange usually means coolant. Some cars use pink or red for power steering fluid or transmission fluid. If you've ever been nervous about checking or topping off fluids because you're worried about opening the wrong thing, these colors are your safety net. Just remember, never open the radiator cap when the engine is hot, even if you know which one it is. That pressurized coolant can cause serious burns. Secret number 5. Floor mat hooks. This one seems obvious once you know it, but so many people are driving around with floor mats that slide forward and bunch up under their pedals, which is actually really dangerous. Look at your car's floor, especially on the driver's side. There are usually hooks, twists, or anchors built into the carpet. Your floor mats should have holes or grommets that attach to these anchors, keeping them locked in place. If your mats keep sliding around, it's probably because they're not properly secured, or you're using universal mats that don't fit your car's specific anchor system. A loose floor mat getting stuck under your brake pedal is one of those things that sounds unlikely until it happens, and then it's a nightmare. Take 30 seconds and hook those mats down properly. Secret number 4. One-touch window control. Most modern cars have one touch down for the driver's window. You tap the switch and it goes all the way down without holding the button. But did you know many cars also have one touch up, and that this feature often works for all 4 windows? The trick is in how long you hold the button. Hold it for about 3 seconds in the full up or full down position, and the window will auto-calibrate. Now you can just tap it instead of holding it. Some cars even let you open or close all 4 windows at once by holding the unlock or lock button on your key fob. Hold unlock for a few seconds and all your windows roll down. Hold lock and they go back up. This isn't available on every model, but it's worth testing on yours. It's perfect for airing out a hot car before you get in. Secret number 3. Rear wiper fluid trick. If you have an SUV crossover or hatchback with a rear wiper, you probably know there's a separate button to spray fluid on the rear window. But here's something most people miss. On many vehicles, if you hold down the rear wiper fluid button, the wiper will keep going until you release it. Some models even have a hidden setting where the rear wiper activates automatically when you put the car in reverse and the front wipers are already on. This is super helpful in rainy or snowy weather when your backup camera gets dirty. Check your owner's manual under wiper settings because this feature might be turned off by default, and you can enable it yourself in about 10 seconds through your car's display settings. Secret number 2. Ambient lighting customization. If your car has ambient lighting, those soft LED strips around the dashboard, doors, and footwells, you might have way more control over them than you think. Most people leave it on the default color, usually white or blue, and never touch it again. But if you dig into your settings menu, many systems let you choose from dozens of colors, adjust the brightness, and even set different colors for different driving modes. Some luxury cars sync the ambient lighting with the climate control, so it shifts to red when you're heating the car and blue when you're cooling it down. It's not just aesthetic either. Softer, warmer colors like amber or red are less distracting at night and easier on your eyes during long drives. Play around with it and find what works for you. Secret number 1. Hidden power outlets and USB ports. This is the one that always surprises people. Your car probably has more power outlets and USB ports than you realize. Check the back of your center console, inside the armrest, in the rear seat area, and even in the cargo area or trunk. Many SUVs and minivans have 12-volt outlets and USB ports hidden in the 3rd row or in the side panels of the trunk. Some trucks have outlets in the bed. These are perfect for charging devices, running a portable cooler, or plugging in a vacuum to clean your car. If you've been fighting over the one charging port up front, you might have 2 or 3 more hiding in plain sight. Newer models also have higher-powered USB-C ports, which charge devices way faster than the old USB-A ports. Check your owner's manual for a diagram showing every outlet location. You might find ports you didn't even know existed. So there you have it. 15 hidden car features that have been right under your nose this whole time. From safety essentials like emergency escape tools and trunk release levers to convenience hacks like the key fob antenna boost, these built-in tools can genuinely change the way you drive and might even save your life. Here's my question for you. Which one of these surprised you the most? Or better yet, do you know a hidden car feature I didn't mention? Drop it in the comments because I'd love to hear what you've discovered. If this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.